welcome to my channel, Being You Now. Thank you so much for being with me here today. Today I'm doing a reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So if you have Aries placements, this reading is for you. If this reading doesn't resonate, head over to the videos tab. There might be another reading that is more suitable for your individual circumstance. Now, I feel, although I do your readings daily, and I know this might sound like a bit of a surprise or a shock to some of you, I feel like I haven't done an energy check-in, like, you know, just seeing what the vibe is for the collective and how you're feeling, really, you know. Yes, I get that in your comments, but not everyone, bearing in mind, not everyone comments, not everyone shares where they're at on their journey. So I always like to do these reads, and I'm like, I don't think I've done this for a long time. Actually, could have been a month ago that I've done this read. So let's see, what is I'm working with the Vintage Wisdom Oracle, which is this deck here. It's a gorgeous deck. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's so, yeah, it's very multi-layered and dimensional. There we go, cards already flying out. So what's the current energy for my Aries? What does my Aries need to know? Current energies for my Aries, my subscribers that are watching me and those that will be catching the replay. What's the current energy, Spirit, for my subscribers? Thank you. Anything else they need to know? Anything else they need to know? Anything else they need to know? I will be working with the traditional tarot as well, just so you know. Okay, nature. I love this. Look at this. So the nature card is really talking about two things. One is really, maybe some of you are connecting or feeling like you want to get out more, spend time in nature. Also, we are coming into a change of season very soon as well. So, I mean, summer will be still soon ending here in Australia. I'm in Australia, if you didn't know, you know. So it's this vibe and energy of feeling the change in the season. So that's one message I'm picking up for somebody here, that you're already starting to feel the change in the season. Maybe it's energetically, maybe it's in your body, maybe it's even in terms of your clothing. You know, maybe it's starting to warm up or starting to get cooler. I mean, in Australia this year, I feel like I have been robbed of summer. We haven't had consistent summer, and that's been a bit of a bummer. So the second message I'm picking up is to spend more time in nature. I feel like somebody here needs to connect with just the land. And, you know, you might say, Being You Now, but, you know, it's so cold, or I don't, you know, if you have a little garden, or if you have a park close by, or if you have a lake or a river or a mountain, you know, it's even about just spending 5-10 minutes. And this nature card is just, I feel like there is going to be an expansion in your energy. It's about getting this freshness and vibrancy. You can see these poppy flowers right there. So it's this, what this card is really saying. There's so many messages coming up all at once being downloaded. I'm trying to say it as quickly as they're coming up. Or being shown to me. Basically what this is saying is that the more time you spend in nature, connecting and grounding, the more ideas, inspiration, freshness you will feel. So if you have been feeling a bit of stuck and stagnant energy, then nature is going to be highly potent for you right now. There you go. In the end, we got there. Sometimes it just takes up, you know, we got there. Right. Divine timing. I absolutely love this. My Aries, you know, when I first started my channel, and even for the first few months, everyone kept saying, but when? Every now and again now, I get messages about timing. I think my audience are getting the vibe and the message about divine timing for those particularly that are OG and have been following you for a while. But this card is really saying that sometimes if things are delayed, don't give up. Don't be, you know, this is the vision that that Spirit is giving to me. It's like you're watching the clock. And you're watching the clock go tick, tick, tick. You know, that really old school clock that goes tick, 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 and there's pin drop silence, and you can hear every single second on that clock go tick, 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 tick. What this is saying is that it's like watching a pot of water boil. If you're going to stand there, it's not going to boil any quicker. But if you start doing other things, before you know it, the water's already boiled. That's kind of what this divine timing card is saying. The more you hold on and keep watching the clock, that's not going to bring things any quicker to you, because you are too fixated. You're holding things too tightly. That's what this is saying to me. It's about releasing. It's about surrendering, you know, those feathers. You know, you can see those feathers. And there is this lightness, this effortlessness, this delicate nature of the feathers. So that's what this divine timing is saying. And also the other, like she's looking up. So it's almost like trusting in the divine when something hasn't happened or has shown up, whether it's job, money, whether it's love. What Spirit is saying here is that not being with somebody, not having the thing yet, could be a form of blessing that you're not recognizing because of the virtue of you are so fixated of looking at things in a particular way. So this is about shifting your perspective. This is about allowing. This is about being in divine flow and timing and trusting divine timing, because there are other factors at play that you don't know necessarily about. Maybe I'll use the love context. I don't often use love examples, but in this context, I'll use love. Say, for example, you are looking for a soulmate, but your soulmate might be in an existing relationship and they may not be ready to meet you right now. So even if you met each other, you would miss each other completely because they are with somebody else. So basically this divine timing is when they are ready. You're already ready, right? You're waiting for your soulmate in this example, but they are not ready to meet you. So even if you met each other, that actually would be detrimental than of service to you at this moment in time. And that's kind of where this is going. I hope that helped. Let me know in comments. Alrighty, beauty. I love this. Okay, so one thing I want to share is the Empress card has been making, Empress, Queen of Pentacles has been showing up a lot in my Aries reads of late. Go check out the channel if you're new. So this beauty card is giving me all the Empress vibes. This is you really embracing your beauty. Beauty is not just outside of us, it's also the inner beauty. And this card is really saying, Aries, there is so many beautiful things, so much gorgeousness and beauty that is within you, that just by the virtue of you being you, you could move mountains. It's about shining your beauty. I am picking up major glow up vibes also here. Major glow up, major bold showing up confidence vibes for you. Some of you might literally be changing. Look at the hair. She's adorned a huge flower bouquet on her head. Essentially, it's a headpiece, like a fascinator, but except it's going all around her. So to me, this is about somebody changing the way they're doing their hair. You might even have a different color or style it differently. Also clothing. I am picking up that you are like, these old clothes don't resonate with me. They just make me feel daggy. They just make me feel like they just give me memories of the past that are just holding me back. So, maybe you already have a whole raft of wardrobe that you would have worn. I can speak for myself. I've got like my attire changed from COVID time to pre-COVID, so it might be like you have all this stuff pre-COVID that you haven't been wearing because life just happened and things change. But now all of a sudden you're like, this COVID stuff, I'm not necessarily saying COVID stuff, but we get into this habit and pattern, and this is about breaking free from that pattern and shining your beauty in whatever way it is for you, whether it's hair, clothes, looking after your body. Beauty is so many things to so many different people. Or maybe you start doing makeup again. That's something else I'm picking up. All right, let's move to tarot. I love this deck so much. So recent past, Spirit, my Aries recent past, please. My Aries recent past. Recent past for my gorgeous Aries. Anything else? Anything else? There's so many cards that want to come out. Anything else? Anything else? So I'll start off with these two for recent past. Yeah, Queen of Wands. I love this. The other thing you have to remember is the Queen of Wands. She's the most magnetic and attractive woman in the deck. So when we talk about attractiveness, that's the Queen of Wands. But this is also Aries energy. So in your recent past, a lot of you are feeling like the Queen of Wands. You're feeling magnetic, creative. You're feeling that passion, that fire in your belly again. I love that. The Queen of Wands showing up in your recent past. This is really good energy. This is your energy. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Look at the start of this read. Like, could this get any better? Bang. Queen of Wands and 10 of Cups. So in the recent past, a lot of you are feeling very comfortable, very confident, very happy with your life, with what's happening in your world, what's happening financially, career-wise. You're celebrating that with your loved ones, whether it's family members, whether it's friends. Really, really loving this energy and vibe for you, my Aries. I mean, this is happiness, joy, loved ones, and standing in your power at the same time. This combo right here is just gorgeous. It's glorious. I mean, who wouldn't want this, right? Claim it in comments if this is what you're desiring. So, ooh, these many cards wanted to come out in the present. Just saying, as always. Present for my Aries. Present. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else, Spirit? Okay. So we've got the Seven of Wands, present energy. Two of Swords. And Ten of Swords. Now, you've got two tens show up in your read. You've got the Ten of Swords and then the Ten of Cups. Complete polar opposites, if you ask me. I mean, this is about loss, major endings, painful endings. I mean, being stabbed in the back, that can't be joyful, right? So, and this is on the other spectrum saying happiness, joy, laughter, family, harmony, peace, children, house, home. So with these three cards, I want to say to you, Aries, because this is in your present situation, this shall pass. This shall pass, but you need to make a decision. And the decision that you need to make is looking at things from a higher perspective. You really need to look at things from a higher perspective, and this is not coming from a place of ego. So it's not like you don't have options. It's not like you don't have choice. It's not like you don't have, basically, you're not stuck. Although this card is of stuck, you're only stuck if you feel and believe that you are stuck. But if you've had a major ending, does life stop there? I recently watched a movie on Prime. It was about a woman who, forgot the name of the Love Change or something like that. It was basically about a woman who lost her lover, and then, she was still in the grieving phase and she met somebody else. So, I'm just sharing that because I recently watched it. And this is that card that, you can grieve the loss, you can feel the pain, you can grieve the loss, you can feel the sadness. But life doesn't stop there, because there's so much more to life, If this is in relationship context, you may be grieving the end of a relationship, friendship, situationship, a job. But that doesn't mean there are no other jobs, there will be no other relationships, you will never fall in love again. And that's where that Seven of Wands is. You got to look at things from a higher perspective. When you are when you are too close to the situation, you become tunnel vision and you feel stuck, because then you're so focused on the one thing that has happened that you can't see beyond that. And that's what Spirit is saying. Woo! That was powerful. This is the kind of reads that I do in my love reads. This is very powerful and potent, whether or not it's love, career, money, finance, whatever the case is. It's about, you being you. This card is about you being you and looking at things from a different perspective and being true to yourself, because life is not just one thing. Life is not just the job. Life is not just your business. Life is not just money. There's, so many different elements, and that's where this is going and saying. Let me know what you think. All right, so future. Messages for Aries. What's coming up in the future? What's coming up in the future? What's coming up in the future? Future. Advice for my Aries for future. What else does my Aries need to know? Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Like, look at the amount of cards that want to fall out. Bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Wands. So, fast communication. So, things are going to move quickly. And also now after the shuffle, Page of Cups. So, there's going to be an offer of some sort. Justice. There you go. There you go. I mean, this is why only one card came out in the future position. Here's the deal. This is what's going on. Literally. Trying to hold these cards so that we had the 10, the 2 tens and the Justice. If I can hold it all at once, that'll be a huge achievement. There you go. So between the 2 tens, we have the Justice card. So what is Spirit saying? Spirit is saying that this ending had to happen so that you can have your 10 of Cups. And it's about starting a brand new cycle. But if you continue to stay in this 10 of Swords energy, this 10 of Swords vibe, it's very, very difficult for you to see a new beginning. It's very, very difficult for you to see joy. When we, when we're in a difficult cycle, that's all we can think of. Difficulty, sorrow, grief. We don't know any different. But to fully appreciate 10 of Cups, which is joy, happiness, laughter, warmth, love, if we don't experience this, we can't appreciate that. And this is not really saying that you need to do that. But what Spirit is saying is that for you to get to this point again, certain endings are inevitable. And this is what this Justice card is saying, that this had to happen so that you can go back to your 10 of Cups. Because whatever the situation was, whether it was job, career, money, it was not serving you. It was not serving you mentally, emotionally. I'm also picking up health. Although this is not a health reading, sometimes we don't, appreciate how much when we are stressed, we are anxious. That takes a toll on our body, our physical health, our mental health. And this is what these cards are saying, that this ending was not, it had to happen because it was no longer healthy for you at a number of different levels. And this is your vibe, the 10 of Cups. And that's where Spirit wants you to be. But only you can make that decision on how you're going to get to this 10 of Cups, Aries. Only you can do that. And your starting position tells you exactly how. It's about you being you and stepping into your power. This is exactly why my channel is called Being You Now. Because every time you're in your power, you become unstoppable, unbreakable, unshakable. No one can mess with you when you're in your power. It's when we give our power away, we lower our standards, our boundaries, that's when other people walk all over us. So this is Spirit reminding you of who you are. This is who you are and this is what you're made of. So never forget that. Aries, I'm running a money manifestation, which is happening in the full moon in Virgo. So if you are desiring to welcome wealth, abundance, prosperity into your world, if you want to manifest a new job, more money, a home, this manifestation ritual is going to be super powerful and potent for you. If you'd like to be part of that, just hashtag money in comments, or you can go to the communities tab where all the information is there for those that desire to join us. It is registered. So it is going to be so powerful. I mean, when the download came through in my meditation, I was literally like, I've never had such a powerful download regarding a ritual. So I am super excited to be sharing this powerful, potent medicine. Really, it is medicine and healing with you and with those that are desiring to change their story. It comes back to you stepping into your power, and claiming. It's not just stepping into your power, but it's also claiming your power. They're two different things. And this is not from a place of ego. This is from a place of beingness. So if this resonates with you, I'd love to have you join us in the money manifestation. Otherwise, Aries, thank you so much for being in my world. Truly, truly, truly. If you don't show up, I don't show up. It's really that simple in my world. So from the bottom of my heart, I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. And remember, Aries, the power that is you by being you now. And I will see you next time.